back to Miss Rachel's channel. Hope everyone has had a good week. We're going to talk about some really important things today. We're going to talk about two topics. Well, actually a little bit of three. First, we're going to talk about addition. We've talked about addition before, which is taking one total and adding more to it. So if I were going to have the number 1 and I wanted to add 2, 1, 2, that would get me 3. Then we are also going to talk about subtraction, which subtraction is taking away. So if I had 3 and I wanted to take away 2, 1, 2, that would leave me with 1. And then also our next thing we've been talking about is incorporating movement into our work this week. We know how important it is to be active. It gets our brain and our blood pumping and gets us ready and gets all that energy out. We know how important that is. So we're going to take all 3 of those things today and incorporate it to one. And I know that we've talked about word problems. Word problems can really be a struggle for some. It's hard to kind of incorporate numbers and words all together. It's really hard for Miss Rachel, trust me. So today we're going to use word problems with our adding and subtracting and put it into movement. That way it's maybe a little easier for us to do. So first, I'm going to explain how we're going to incorporate that. So when we are talking about addition, what we are going to do, if we hear the word problem, we think Miss Rachel is talking about addition. We're going to jump high to the sky as many times as something has been added. So if we go back to 1 and we're putting 2 together, so 1, 2, how many times would we jump? 2 times, because we are adding 2 things to the number 1, which gives us 3. And then, so we got our adding, and then we're going to be doing subtracting. When we're talking about subtracting, we're going to squat. So if we had 3, and we're going to take away 2, so 1, 2 gives us 1. We're going to squat 2 times because there's 2 things taken away. So we're going to give some examples. We'll go through it together. My first example for the word problem today is Rick went to the store with $20. After buying everything he needed, he had $10 left. So if we take 20, what would that be? Is that adding or subtracting? If we started with 20 and ended with 10. Yes, that would be subtracting. So if we had 20 and 10, that's half. How many times would we need to squat? 10 times. We need to squat 10 times because there was $10 taken away from 20. Okay, that's our first example. The second one, Stella had 7 candy bars. Stella gave, that's our key word, 1 to her friend Tim, 2 to her friend Susie, and she ate 1. So if we take 7 and take away 4, that gives us 3. So we would squat 4 times because there was 4 taken away. Our third example, Kim has 3 chickens. Each day she would collect eggs. She wanted to start collecting more. Kim now has 7 chickens. So we have 3 chickens, but now we have 7. Correct, that would be adding. So we are going to jump how many times? If she had 3 and went to 7, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She would jump, or we would jump 4 times because she added 4 chickens. All right, our last one. Taylor has several pictures she wants to hang up. So she goes and gets 8 picture frames from the store. She still has more pictures. So she went to the store. She now has 13 pictures. She started with 8 and now has 13. Are we taking or adding? We are adding. So now we would jump. If we go to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we would jump 5 times. So that's the fun about taking word problems. That way we can understand them a little easier if we're adding or taking away. but also adding a little bit of movement into our day, which is very important. So I want you at home to maybe think of your own word problems and show me in the comments below. Maybe take a video of yourself adding, which would be jumping, or squatting, which would be subtracting. I look forward to seeing them, and I hope you guys have a great day.